Howdy. This is Roy Rattleduster again, reporting on from Marlin, Texas, about them aliens from Pluto that happened to me recently. You know, they took old Deck Thistlebutt. They just took him. So I ran into some recently over on Country Road 28 2 Saturdays ago. Here's the little lady. Anyway, I was picking up my best heifer, big black heifer, down in Rosebud, down south, you know, having it shampooed for ticks. Do that every month, $300. Coming back, Country Road 28. And I was, you know, where you go past the Walmart on Highway 7 and you come down, you take a right past the old cemetery, country cemetery, and go past the ladies' prison and the pecan orchard over there. And come to a stop sign, you take a left, go south. That ladies' prison, all the bad girls hang out in the white outfits down there. Don't ever stop over there. Anyway, there I was, 11:30, coming the other way, the stop sign, so I stopped in the field. And I swear on a stack of Bibles in the field was a big glowing thing like a spaceship. It looked like a big Tupperware bowl, upside down. Purple light, green light on the inside, purple light coming out of the bottom of it. You know, like those cars have the purple neon lights underneath that bounce around. It looked like that, but it's a big old spaceship. Like blue lightning bolt, yellow coming out of the top. Little antennae out of the top. Darndest thing I ever saw. Well, I got out of my 150 and walked across there. I just pulled over on the side. There wasn't any traffic. And, you know, the barbed wire fence was sitting there. I just looked at this thing, the lights coming out. Big Tupperware bowl upside down. Stood there. I noticed it had all these little feet, like 100 around the edge, the bottom edge coming out of it. They were like little octopus legs coming out. Like it's on tippy toe, walking around on 100 of these little wavy octopus legs everywhere. Walking around in the field, big old thing, size of a house. So I just leaned against the barbed wire fence and looked up. And it would reach out and pull up like a bunch of sunflowers growing wild by the highway and put them in this hole in the side of the spaceship. This must be the one that got old Deck Plutonium. Pluto. I hear they're from Pluto. So being the friendly guy, that's why I got my new hat. I had my old Stetson on. So I just took it off and reached it out like I wanted to give it to it. And looking this big, about the size of a round barbecue, turns around this big round like an eye, comes out, looks right at me, looks down at me like I was a cricket. And reaches one of them little octopus legs out and takes my hat and kind of twirls it around, looks at it like this, and throws it in that hole. Gone. I think we'll get a new one. So, then after a couple minutes of looking at me like that, it reaches one of them little arms, reaches in the hole, pulls out this big glob of green slime, hands it to me like real friendly. From Texas, we're friendly, so I reached out and put it. It's kind of like when a horse sneezes, it's sick. There's green snot on the fence, big blob of green slime. So I took it like, thank you. And stepped back. Spaceship on the tippy toes kind of went off and just floating up in the air. The lightning and just kind of went off in the sky back to Pluto, I guess. Didn't take me. I should have asked about old Dex. Thistlebite. He might have had a message from him. He was a good old boy. And seen higher herring since then. And I didn't have any beers that night. Didn't stop at old Whoop's Barbecue or any place. It was just night over on the country road. Never forget that.